All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the March 11th, 2026 regular meeting of the Chino Valley Fire District Board of Directors. The time is 6 o'clock p.m. We'll now call the meeting to order and take roll call. And everybody is here except for Harvey Luth, who has an excused absence. Flag salute. If everybody could please stand and join me in the flag salute, or if Sarah could lead us in the flag salute, followed by, and remain standing for our invocation after that.
Right, please join me, everyone. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chaplain, please.
Let us pray. Father God, we just thank you for this lovely day that you've given us, Father, for your love, your kindness, and your mercy that you show us daily. Father, I want to lift up tonight's meeting that you would give us clarity, wisdom, and guidance for all decisions that are made. Father, I also ask for a hedge of protection around our first responders and our firefighters, Lord. Also around their children, their family, their wives. Father, you will put a hedge of protection around their household, Lord. I also want to lift up the cities of Chino and Chino Hills, Father. Our Chino Valley, Lord, that you will put a hedge of protection around our cities as well. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you.
Please be seated. Clerk of the board, do we have any changes to the agenda?
No changes to the agenda today. Welcome, everybody. The first item on our agenda is presentations and announcements. And tonight, we'll be recognizing our Firefighter of the Year award. And we would like to invite Engineer Jeff Taitula to please come forward.
You want me to go by the script or not? No, I'm kidding. Each year we recognize a firefighter whose dedication, professionalism, commitment to our mission has made a meaningful impact to the Chino Valley Fire District and the communities we serve. I'm pleased to announce this year's Firefighter of the Year is Engineer Jeff Taitula. Jeff grew up in the community in the city of Chino. His fire service career began when he joined the Explorer program as a volunteer in 1991, later became a reserve firefighter. In June 1994, he was hired by the Chino Valley Fire District as a firefighter. Jeff attended the Mount San Antonio College Fire Technology program and graduated from the Mount San Antonio Fire Academy. He completed his paramedic studies at Crafton Hills College, and in 2000 and was promoted to firefighter paramedic the same year. In 2011, Jeff was promoted to engineer, where he continues to serve with distinction. Jeff has served on the Chino Valley Professional Firefighters Executive Board, where we spent many a night having conversations, and currently serves as Vice President of the Chino Valley Fire Foundation. He's currently assigned to Station 64A Shaft. Congratulations, Jeff, on being named Firefighter of the Year.
So before I hand this to Jeff, I've never personally had the chance to receive one of these.
This is super special. This is actually Jeff's second time around receiving this award. When I got here to the fire district, so I'm gonna let him hold that wide talk. When I got here to the fire district, I came from a couple different agencies, and it was clear to me really early on about how active this organization is with respects to our community. It's kind of one thing to come to work and do your job because that's what you're getting paid for. It's a whole nother level of commit when you come to work and then you leave and then you take time away from your family to go serve the rest of this community that ends up embracing you and you become part of their family. As a new guy here, and that only happens through true leadership. Jeff was one of those guys that I'd be getting off of work and he'd like, hey Dave, what are you doing on Saturday? I'm like, yeah, nothing, I'm gonna be studying. He's like, hey, we got this event going on. You might want to consider being there. And so the point is that through his leadership and through his commitment and through his example, guys like me got a clear understanding of what our real role is here. It's to do our work while we're here, but it's also to give back to this community because they are really what give everything back to us. So Jeff, you've been a true leader here. For any of you young people that want to come up in this organization and see how it's done right, I don't know that you could do it any more right. It's one thing to be in a role where you're wearing bugles and you have the opportunity to ask people to do something and they do it because of your rank. It's a whole nother level of respect to ask somebody to do something without these bugles, and people want to do it because they respect you and because they trust you. That's who this man is. That's who I see him as. Thank you to your family, because I know that was a big commitment all those years. But Jeff, I really don't have anything else to say, but thank you for everything you do for us and have done.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate everything you said. I realized when I was a teenager, how important the community is, how important this family is. Everybody in this room is gonna spend minimum a third of their life, working life, away from their family. A lot of us, probably closer to half, between meetings, filling strike team, either going out on a strike team, backfilling for a strike team, open spots, people wanting to take vacations, and it's been a pleasure and an honor to receive this award for, I think you hit it on the head, for all those reasons. And it's been quite the ride. It's almost over, a few more months, but, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Next, we invite the Employee of the Year Award, and we invite Support Services Technician Ryan Moore to please come forward.
All right, tonight we also recognize our Employee of the Year, an individual who plays a vital role in ensuring that our firefighters and staff have the resources and support they need to serve the fire district. I'm pleased to announce this year's Employee of the Year is Support Services Technician Ryan Moore. Ryan was hired by the Chino Valley Fire District on April 20th, 2024. So very short amount of time he's been here, and he's already achieved this honor, and brings over 10 years of public works experience from the city of Claremont, where he was cross-trained in all areas of maintenance and earned both Employee of the Year and City Manager's Award of Excellence. Ryan plays a key role in supporting the fire district by overseeing inventory and purchasing, maintaining stations and facilities, assisting with electrical, plumbing, landscaping, fleet support, and responding to requests from chiefs, administrative staff, and suppression personnel. His work is greatly valued and helps keep district operations running effectively. Congratulations, Ron, on being selected the 2025 Employee of the Year.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
This is pretty unique this year. I'm not aware really of any time since I've been the fire chief that we've awarded this to the same department, essentially, or the same group of men, in this case it's men, consecutive years. Last year, we have Josh in the back, our other support service tech. Tonight's not his night, but tonight is, yeah, tonight is Ryan's night. The nice thing about this award for Ryan is that this position is one of those positions that you can put your nose down and work hard, and probably many times no one even recognizes what you're doing. But for these two young, I'll call them young men now, to be able to come forward, work as a team cohesively together to bring our organization to the next level by doing the little details, whether it's at the state of the district and getting tables there, whether in the recent days it's, hey, we need help. We have a dignitary of ours who lost her husband, getting some stuff set up for that event, whatever those things are. These two guys tonight, we're honoring Ryan, are, you tell me what you need, chief, you tell me what you need, staff. That's what my role is. I'm here to help you achieve all the things that you can. So Ryan, I couldn't be more happy and proud to present this to you. Thank you
so much.
to you personally,
Yeah.
and thank you
Thank
to
you,
you,
Chief.
your team
Appreciate that.
for doing all the stuff that we need you to do to make us flourish. So, I'm
All
honored.
right, step over here.
All right.
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Next on our agenda, we have our District Service Awards, and this is for 5 years of service. And before we begin, I would just like to recognize that unfortunately tonight, firefighter paramedics Fernando Cardona and Steve Sands could not be with us. So we begin with recognition of engineer Christian Naboa, and we invite him to please come forward.
Engineer Christian Nabeau began his career in 2015 working for AMR Rancho as a paramedic and with the Laverne Fire Department as an apprentice firefighter. In 2016, Christian was hired by the Montclair Fire Department as a firefighter paramedic, was promoted to fire engineer in 2018. He joined the Chino Valley Fire District in 2021. Christian attended Mount Sac, where he completed EMT paramedic in the Fire Academy program. He also earned his associate's degree in fire technology. Christian is currently involved in the CPR cadre, radio program, and marketing committee. He is also a paramedic preceptor and the BLS, ACLS, PHTLS instructor. What's PHTLS?
It's a trauma class.
Good enough.
It's just another acronym.
I know the other two, just that one there we go.
Thank you, Chief.
Christian is currently assigned to Station 67C shift. Thank you, Christian, for your 5 years of service to the fire department.
So 5 years is one of the first milestones. We're very fortunate here to be able to draw individuals who are already
Established in their fire career. In this case, a gentleman who had already promoted through the ranks and started moving up at his previous department. So we're fortunate to have you. If you're not aware, he's our resident DJ, so when we have our events, like legitimate DJ, like. So anyway, he's already come over here in 5 short years. You hear all the things he's involved in. He's already promoted back to engineer, so we appreciate all your hard work and keep it up. And I think maybe give us 25 more. Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely.
And next, we invite firefighter paramedic Joshua Baldwin to please come forward.
Firefighter paramedic Joshua Baldwin served with CAL FIRE for 11 years before joining Chino Valley Fire District, gaining extensive experience in all hazard response and wildfire operations. He has completed various fire science-related coursework to support his professional development and growth within the fire service. Josh is currently assigned to Station 67B shift. Thank you, Josh, for your 5 years of service to the fire district. Congratulations.
So sometimes I won't have a lot to say. That just means that I've been removed from the floor for quite
Some time. Josh, as you can see, he came over here with 11 years on the job. That's a tremendous jump. I did that with 12 years. It's not an easy thing to do, to come and re-immerse yourself in a new culture and carry it forward. Josh, thank you for everything you do. Appreciate the 5 years, and again, we want 30 more.
Maybe
I'm gonna keep
Maybe
opening
15.
The next guy, you're gonna give us 35.
And next, we invite firefighter paramedic Jacob Feenstra to please come forward.
Firefighter paramedic Jacob Feenstra was previously served with Crest Forest Fire District as a paid call firefighter and limited term firefighter paramedic from 2005 to 2009. He then served with Loma Linda Fire Department from 2009 to 2021 before joining the Chino Valley Fire District. Jacob earned his associate's degree from Crafton Hills College and is currently completing the final 2 courses toward his bachelor's degree. He is currently assigned to Station 65C shift. Thank you, Jacob, for your 5 years of service to the fire district, and congratulations.
So
This pen right here could probably say 10 or 15 years on it. I met Jacob quite some time ago teaching Fire Control 3. He came over here from Loma Linda Fire to help us put our program together, to help us exercise and execute and learn through some of those things. And I knew back then, wow, this guy's pretty dynamic. And I used to, I wouldn't say call him regularly, but I reached out through a mutual friend of ours and said, hey, get this guy to give consideration here. And he pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and there came a time in his life, the phone call came, he's like, hey, Chief, hey, remember that conversation? And so here we are. So this should have said 10 or 15 years in my opinion, but we're happy to have you for 5, and now I want 35.
Next, we invite up firefighter paramedic Caleb Gwynn to please come forward.
Caleb Gwynn previously worked for the Colton Fire Department, AMR, and Cole Schaefer Ambulance before joining the Chino Valley Fire District in 2021. Caleb earned his bachelor's degree from Azusa Pacific University, and he's currently assigned to Station 65B shift. Thank you, Caleb, for your 5 years of service to the fire district. Congratulations.
Just gonna put it out so we have it.
Quite a few folks that have come from Colton that are now here. I think some of the joke out in the world is Cholton or whatever words you use. We have a few here. One's a deputy chief here today, but we've had at least a couple chief officers and a bunch of members of our department. So I guess the foundation's laid and get to work and let's get moving. Yes, sir. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you. That concludes our presentations for this portion of the meeting. Oh, Brian, do we have one more? I apologize.
Come on.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Come on.
Do I get 45 years?
I'm like, wait a second there.
I apologize, Brian.
No, that's okay.
Just kidding.
All right. Firefighter paramedic Brian Kalusek previously worked for the Colton Fire Department before joining the Chino Valley Fire District in 2021. Brian attended Crafton Hills College. He's currently assigned to Station 63B shift. Thank you, Brian, for your 5 years of service to the fire district. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
So the real reason we were playing with you on that one, the real reason we were doing that is probably about a year ago, I happened to be at a local event that our fire personnel were at, and I was asked to get in a dunk tank that I did not want to do. My very own, no, but
Yeah.
but the point is that here we have another member that's new to our department that's engaged in lots of other areas outside of just coming to work and doing those minimal expectations. So we appreciate you. Brian's taken a lot of those things. I watch from a distance and I see, oh, this guy's doing the T-shirts for these events and he's over here doing these events over here. So those don't go without notice. We appreciate all of your work and keep it up and congratulations. Thank you, Chief. Yeah.
All right, anybody else? Anybody? No? We're going to take a quick 5-minute break so people can come up and take pictures with their families or their crew. And yeah, you can have a picture taken up here. Absolutely.
Public communications. This is a time and place for the general public to address the Board of Directors about subjects that do not appear elsewhere on the agenda. The public may address items on the agenda at the time addressed by the board. Due to board policy and Brown Act requirements, action may not be taken on any issue not on the agenda. When you address the board, please state your name and address prior to making your remarks, and please limit your comments to 3 minutes. I have no written request to speak on this item. Would anyone like to address the board at this time? Seeing none. Next is the liaison reports to Fire District. We invite Suzette Dang from San Bernardino County 4th District Office to please come forward.
Good evening, President Krieger. Good evening, President Krieger, Vice President Howie, Directors, Chief Williams, Deputy Chiefs, staff, and audience members. My name is Suzette Dang with your 4th District County Supervisor Kurt Hagman's office. Congratulations to all the honorees tonight. How exciting and well-deserved. I have 2 announcements tonight. First is Supervisor Hagman's document shredding event that will be happening this Saturday. Director Howie, I expect you there. Saturday, March 14th at Montclair City Hall, located 5111 Benito Street in Montclair, between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or until the shredding truck reaches capacity. It is limited to 3 standard-sized filing boxes of documents per vehicle. This event is free to all San Bernardino County residents only, and pre-registration is highly recommended through eventbrite.com to expedite the process. That's hagman-0326.eventbrite.com. And the second event coming up is our Supervisor Kurt Hagman is hosting another low-cost spay, neuter, and vaccine clinic on Friday, March 27th. Spay and neuter requires advanced registration, and registration window opens on Friday, March 20th at 10 a.m. Vaccines are available from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. First come, first served, no registration required. Location will be at the Chino Valley YMCA at 5665 Edison Avenue in Chino. This is open to 4th District residents in the cities of Chino, Chino Hills, Montclair, Ontario, and in the 91786 zip code area of Upland. Appointments do fill up very quickly, so we suggest that you set your alarm to Friday, March 20th at 10 a.m. to log in and to pre-register. You can use the QR code on the flyer or following the link on the email that Supervisor Hagman sends out. Don't forget to sign up for these newsletters so that you don't miss any events or updates on the county. And if you have any questions, please call our office at 909-465-5265. And that is it. Thank you. Questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we invite Mark Bozek, Chino Valley Fire Foundation.
Good evening, President Krieger, members of the board, executive staff. Hold on, I have to pull up my liaison report. This month, the foundation helped a senior from Chino High School to go to grad night. We would like to thank everyone who supports the foundation and helps make it possible for us to make those kind of things happen. Upcoming this Saturday, we have our annual St. Patty's Day event. The general admission is $65, VIP is $75. Designated drivers are $20. We would encourage you and appreciate it if you guys could show up and support the foundation. And that concludes, I apologize, May 30th we will have our car show this year. And that concludes my report. Thank you very much.
That concludes our liaison reports. The next item on our agenda is the consent calendar.
All right, so we have the consent calendar items 1 through 6. And do we have any public speakers on this? See none. Does any board member wish to pull an item?
Yeah, I have a question under the warrants, so.
Okay,
pull
number
that
5.
So I can ask.
Do we do that, or do we need to vote on the rest first? It's been a while since we pulled an item.
We vote on the balance
Okay,
of the consent calendar.
so a motion for item 1 through 6 minus number 5.
So moved.
And I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. And number 5. Warrants, Andy.
So my question is, going through the warrants, and it's for Director Shaker here. We have there's a charge in here, and I've reached out to Bonnie and got most of my answers, but it was for HDL corn and cone for $63,000. So my question is, what exactly is that for? Because I didn't recognize that as one of our normal accountants or accounting firms.
Yeah, good question. HDL is our property tax consultant, and that's an unusually large number for the services they provide. A few years ago, they did uncover an error in our property tax between the cities of Chino and City of Ontario, which impacted the district. And in our contract with them, there is actually a 25% contingency fee on any audit findings, which this would be considered an audit finding. And this payment is based off of a February remittance of part of that payback that we were getting back from the county. So I think in February, we probably received around $250,000 of that total 1.9 million payback. and then HDL has been billing us every time that this comes up. I believe there's only one more payment due back to us, and then we will pay 25% of that as well, and then after that, we shouldn't, there won't be any more property tax recovery unless there's another issue in the future, which, you know, it's not unlikely.
So it was a finding in our favor of
It's their percentage of our.
their percentage of what they found for us. Yeah.
Just coming out of our winnings.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. So would you like to move that item?
I would move that we pass.
I'll
item
second item number 5, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Old business none, new business,
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is item number 7, side letters for Teamsters Local 1932 and Chino Valley Professional Firefighters Local 3522, and amended resolutions for unrepresented confidential and unrepresented management. The purpose is to present the recommended side letters and resolutions modifying the annual leave cash-out process and correcting administrative errors in the Teamsters Memorandum of Understanding. The report is by our Human Resources Director, Anthony Arroyo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Board President. This item amends language that could affect all employees who opt to cash out their leave time. The additional language presented in the side letter and amended resolutions will not penalize any employee who cashes out time and, at the same time, may also reach their leave cap during the year. As stated in the report, this change still complies with IRS constructive receipt requirements. Also included in this report are corrections to the Teamsters MOU, none of which have a financial impact. The corrections specifically are memorializing the district's monthly contribution of $550 to the 401A plan. 2, correcting the effective dates of the MOU to reflect the term of the MOU, the current MOU, which is July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2027. And 3, including the salary tables for fiscal years 26 and 27, which were inadvertently left out of the MOU that the board approved in 2024. That concludes my report, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
thank you. Do we have any requests to speak on this?
We have none.
No? All right, it's time for the board to make comments. Any board member have any comments on this? And then I'll entertain a motion.
A motion to approve?
So Director Evinger and Director Romaine for second. We'll do a roll call vote on this, so Director Harvey Luth is absent. Director Evinger,
Yes.
Director Romaine,
Aye.
Director Howie,
Yes.
and I'm a yes as well, so 4-0 with 1 being absent.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is item number 8, ordinance number 2026-01, second reading, amending the compensation of the Board of Directors. Purpose is to conduct the second reading and consider adoption of ordinance number 2026-01, increasing the compensation for the Chino Valley Fire District Board of Directors effective July 1, 2026. And I'll be providing that report tonight. At the February 11th, 2026 regular board meeting, a public hearing was held, and ordinance number 2026-01 was approved for introduction by a unanimous vote of the Board of Directors. Ordinance number 2026-01 would increase board member compensation from $183.86 to $194 for each day of attendance at meetings of the board or for each service day rendered as a member of the board, not to exceed a total of 10 days in any calendar month. The ordinance is ordinance number 2026-01, title, an ordinance of the Board of Directors of the Chino Valley Independent Fire District, County of San Bernardino, State of California, increasing the compensation of the Chino Valley Independent Fire District Board of Directors. A copy of the full text of the ordinance is included in the agenda packet that is available here and posted online, and is also available in the office of the Clerk of the Board. It is recommended that the Board of Directors conduct the second reading and adopt ordinance number 2026-01 as read by number and title only, waiving further reading of the ordinance to increase the compensation for the Board of Directors as stated and beginning on July 1, 2026. That concludes my report, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Do we have any requests to speak on this? Seeing none, hearing none. Time for the board to comment. Does any board member wish to say anything on this?
No,
I think we hashed it off.
It's been an ongoing 3-meeting event.
This time I'd like to request a motion.
Yeah, I'll move it.
Director Howie, and seconded by Director Romaine. A roll call vote, Director Harvey Luth is absent, Director Evinger.
Yes.
Director Romaine.
Aye.
Director Howie.
Yes.
Myself, yes, so 4-0-1 with that, with Harvey being absent.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is item number 9, the California Special Districts Association call for nominations for Board of Directors, seat C in the Southern Network. And the purpose is for the Board of Directors to review and discuss the call for nominations and determine fire district participation. And I'll be providing this report tonight as well. As included in the agenda packet, we did receive a call for nominations from CSDA for seat C. The Southern Network seat C incumbent is Nikki Winslow, District Director of Altadena Library District, and Director Winslow has expressed a desire to run for re-election. Should this board decide to submit a nomination for this seat, the nomination form and candidate information sheet, as well as a copy of the fire district's minutes are required to be submitted to CSDA by April 10th, 2026. That concludes my report, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Right, any requests to speak on this? See none, hearing none. Any board comments? Andy?
No, I
Andy.
just looked to see if Sarah was interested.
No, I think we're all looking at you.
Well,
Yeah.
Still looking.
still looking.
I need one more year.
So, no.
Not this time.
So because of that, we have no action taken. There's no need to vote on this.
Thank
Library
you.
district, I always forget about the library district.
Yeah.
Well, that
How do they get their funding? I'm
Cemetery
late on my book,
districts.
so I gotta pay 20 cents.
It's not 20 cents anymore, Tom.
Probably not.
Well, it was when it
How
was
many
pirates.
library books you still have?
Sorry, we went on.
All right, we're out of control.
Thank you. The
Number
next
10.
item is item number 10, the April 2026 board meeting schedule. And I'll be providing this report as well. The Board of Directors' April meeting coincides with the district's monthly regularly scheduled, the California Special Districts Association Legislative Days 2026 scheduled for April 7th through 8th, and it coincides with the district's monthly regularly scheduled board meeting. To support board member attendance at the CSDA Legislative Days Conference, it is recommended that the Board of Directors cancel the April 8th regular meeting and instead call a special meeting on April 13th to consider items requiring board action. That concludes my report, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Right, any requests to speak on this one? See none. Time for the board of comments. Any comments?
No comment.
Need a motion, please?
I'll motion to approve.
And Director Howie seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So 4 with Director Howie being absent.
Director
Director
Winslow.
Howard's here.
Sorry. Director Bluth's being absent. All right, with that, we'll move on to Chief's comments. Chief?
President Krieger. Under Chief Activities and Public Relations, Board President, the Vice President, and Chief Officers traveled to Washington DC to meet with our legislators and key staff to discuss matters of interest to the Chino Valley Fire District. Great trip. On February 18th, Deputy Chiefs participated in the Student Government Day hosted by both cities, the city of Chino and Chino Hills. Deputy Chief Alt and Deputy Chief Gable were shadowed by high school students as part of the program's educational component. The students accompanied the chief officers on a tour of the fire station and training center and received coaching on delivering a presentation at a mock council meeting. On February 27th, members of the Chino Valley Fire District B-Shift attended the Chino Youth Boxing Banquet and presented certificates to the honorees. So thank you, chief officers, for doing that. It's one of those things that kind of goes unsaid, but they're really appreciative if they haven't said it to you. Under personnel development and activities, during the week of February 23rd, Deputy Fire Marshal Lynn and Fire Inspector Watts attended California Conference of Arson Investigators. They were joined by several emergency services personnel who serve as shift investigators. The semi-annual conference provides valuable training on the latest trends and technical developments in fire and arson investigations. And they are both here tonight, so thank you guys for continuing to make us look good and to pursue higher education in your field. During the week of March 2nd, community risk reduction fire inspectors, deputy fire marshals, fire marshal attended California Fire Prevention Institute. It was pretty quiet that week with you guys not here, so I don't know if that means you guys caused a lot of ruckus or, but you were missed, probably the second part. Anyway, the conference provides additional training updates on fire prevention strategies and codes and opportunities, provides opportunity to collaborate with peers and strengthen community safety and fire prevention efforts. So thank you all for your willingness to go to that event. Several members of our administration team recently attended the Women's Wellness and Public Safety Summit hosted by the Fulton Police Department. I really appreciate, I'm starting to see over this last year, a lot more initiatives focused on ladies. I think it's phenomenal, it's fantastic. No slight to anybody in the world or in this room, but I think I have the best mother in the world, and so I know all the things that she went through, so I really encourage and support anytime we can extend opportunities for women, specifically in this industry, that was historically a male-driven industry. So I appreciate your willingness to attend those things, and I think those are really good opportunities. Under the clerk of the board staff completed SB 827 fiscal and financial training provided by the California Special Districts Association.
It was a brutal 2 hours.
Yeah, I did pass by several offices when that was going on, and that's kind of what I picked up on. But here's the thing, it's behind you now and you're all squared away, because I still have to take my class.
So do I.
Under Human Resources, recruitment for accountant is closed on March, or will be closed tomorrow. Review of applications is underway. Promotional recruitment for deputy chief closed on March 2nd. Interviews were held on March 9th. The chief's interviews will take place in the next few weeks. We did have 4 candidates apply. They all went through the process of being evaluated by the executive management team. And I think later this evening, results will come out, if not by tomorrow morning.
They're all successful.
Okay, well, there we go. I was just informed they were all successful, and 2 of them are sitting right here. So they will be meeting with me next week, and we'll have some discussions, and then we'll very quickly make an appointment. Let's see here. Promotional recruitment for battalion chief open on March 3rd, and the date will be closing on April 1st. Under organizational items of interest, nearly 40 fire personnel and family members from the Chino Valley Fire District participated in the Run for Russ to honor the life and sacrifice of Russell M. Miller Sr. I think that's a testament to our organization. 40 people from one organization going next door to support our police officer counterparts, and awesome. So thank you guys, whoever participated. That's a pretty big showing. Under emergency response, in this area, just for the board's understanding, I really just like to try to highlight the high level things that not the day-to-day things, but we did have a pretty significant call this last month that was the Swiftwater Rescue event. This hasn't come to a conclusion with identification or findings?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty high-risk event. Obviously, we don't see those often. Fortunately or unfortunately, the 3 main tributaries do run and drop into our Brado Dam. The Cypress, San Antonio, and the Cucamonga Wash all come through our jurisdiction. So, we did have a good response to that. We had good collaboration with our partners in Ontario, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, Ontario Police Department, and Chino PD. They still have yet to discover where the body has landed. So, but again, we did have a really good collaboration and showing from the response side. Under upcoming meetings, on March 15th through the 17th, we'll be meeting with our state representatives in Sacramento, coordinated by the Rojas Public Affairs Group. On March 18th, SDRMA has hosting the Spring Education Day, which many of our electeds will be attending that. March 19th is the Salute to Public Safety Luncheon, and so we look forward to honoring our folks. Under March 27th, City Manager Ben McGrummy will have a retirement event. And before moving on, I want to just take a moment to thank Ben for his dedicated service to the community. I wish him the best in his retirement. He's been a phenomenal partner to work with. He's always been very transparent, very honest, very willing to engage in conversations for the betterment of the community. And so I couldn't be happier for Ben, but going to be some tall shoes to fill. I think they found a really good replacement, but Ben is going to be sorely missed. He comes with a very nice temperament. It's nice to work with someone who has a likable temperament and wants to work well together. On March 30th, a special board meeting workshop so that we can review and discuss our standard of cover. And we look forward to what that develops, and that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Excellent. We'll move on to board member comments. And let's start with Director Romaine, please.
Down here all by myself, lonely on this side of the dais. Well, first of all, I'd like to start off with congratulations to Engineer Taitula and Support Services, Ryan Moore. Like the chief said, support services to go for 2 for 2 in the last 2 years is pretty incredible. That just shows the dedication that our staff has at all levels to make sure that we're a great organization, and it's very appreciated. It's why we are the diamond of the valley. Also, congratulations to all the guys for their 5-year pins. Like Chief said, it's the first milestone. Most of those have already done 5 years at other places, so you're putting a lot on them, asking them for 30 more or whatever. That'd be putting them at 40, 45 years.
Or if you don't ask.
Yeah, well, Pepper's gonna love you, keeping them working that long. But no, it's great to see, and it's great to see that we're taking people from other organizations. We're not losing from us to go to other places, so. Congratulations to all of them. A few of the things I attended, I had a one-on-one with the chief it seems like they always schedule us for an hour and we end up at 2, it's longer, but we get a lot of stuff done. Attended the school district as a liaison. While Mark and the foundation is sitting here, just to let you know, I did start a conversation with their board about the AEDs in the schools and where we have that blockage of doing that. So they're gonna look into that, and hopefully we can get that partnership going and get more of our devices out in the community, so. Attended the Code Ninja ribbon cutting with Director Luth, who isn't here, but it was a huge event right there out in the preserve. Eastvale's trying to come over and say it was Eastvale Chino, and they sent their mayor, their 3 council people, their chamber people. It was like they're really trying to poach that. Turns out that the man and woman who opened that up with their family have a few other businesses, and so they're trying to get them over there into Eastvale. So, but it was a great event, and they really appreciated our certificate. So, thanks Kelly for that. Attended the ASBCSD acronym meeting, which is our monthly special district meeting. There again, Harvey and I went out for that. It was interesting. It was talking about using AI to perform functions in all of our districts. So it was interesting. Got to attend the mayor's prayer breakfast with Mr. Marks, who's running for governor. It was very good to listen to him talk in person. I've actually listened to him previously on a 4-hour podcast about his whole life story, which is pretty amazing what he had to endure as a child. But it was a very good event, and missed you guys there. That you guys were all in DC, but it was good. There was more pancakes for the rest of us, so that was good. 2 different San Bernardino County Board of Supervisor meetings. The first one was right as the prayer breakfast was ending. It started there, so I started doing that in my car. They moved their venue and moved their time up in order to attend a funeral for a long-standing deputy that was really involved with their union's benefits and stuff, and was really like the way they spoke about him was just a huge pillar in their community. So they moved that whole event. In preparation of SB 827 and the mental taxing that would be, I went ahead and did another 2-hour CSDA event, which was on strategic planning. Getting ready for our special meeting, hopefully looking that we bounce that into this district, doing a strategic plan moving out. So I did that, and I sat through the 2 hours of SB 827 where I learned I'm not supposed to steal money. So with that, I conclude my comments.
Excellent. Director Evinger.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, my sincere congratulations to Jeff and to Ryan, and these days when we get to award our staff for such wonderful things, as well as their service awards. I love to see the families. It's always really special for us, and just one of my favorite meetings that we have. Harvey's play, I'm sad that Harvey's not here so we could poke at him. It was it was a lot of fun. He did really well. So congratulations, Harvey, and everyone in the community who participated in that. It was a fun event. Did get to attend a San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department update with Sheriff Dykus. He gave a very, very interesting presentation and things that I didn't know that were transpiring and stuff. So if you ever have an opportunity to get in, with the sheriff and speak with him, he's wonderful, amazing, great speaker, and has a lot of great ideas for our county. So I know you know Mike, he's just a phenomenal person.
Next week.
Okay, all right, great. So really quick, one-on-one with the chief, thank you for letting me know. He gives you 2 hours because he doesn't quite give me, so I'm gonna be extending my time. So I'll tell Rita to extend that time. No, I'm teasing, chief, I'm messing with you.
Can I make a suggestion? How about I just cut his down to 15?
Okay.
15 minutes.
We're just more efficient with our time, chief, yeah,
not
we're
your
more
first rodeo.
efficient, so. Okay, I had the CSA Professional Development meeting. We actually had a few meetings. We're preparing for our annual conference, so we had to review speakers and we had to critique them. Then we all got together and we discussed it, and they'll decide based on our results who will be coming to speak at our annual conference. So for the mayor's prayer breakfast, I want to thank everyone who attended. I also want to thank our professional firefighters for the honor guard, the joint honor guard, as well as the pipes and drums. Thanks, you guys. I know it's hard to get there, shift on and off, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that go on to get everyone there, and we truly appreciate you guys coming and being able to do the presentation for us. Thank you. And couple Chino Hills Council meetings, and last night there was this one gentleman who was talking about the new epidemic of the 7OH that we'll probably sometime or another be learning about it, because we may get an overdose or something coming out. I know he spoke about that. I'm gonna learn a little more about it, and I got a packet from him, chief, if we're interested in finding out more about that. And Fire Safe Council meeting, coffee and conversation with Senator Rubio this last week. And just I want to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day coming up next Thursday, and hoping to be able to attend on Saturday to that great event, which it always is. And that's all. Thank you.
Fantastic. Vice President Howie.
Oh, thank you. And I forgot I didn't have Rubio down on my sheet, so we were there too. She's quite a, how can I say it? She just walks in the room and everybody she just kind of grabs your attention to her. She's really a good speaker and talks a lot about the things that she's done, and she's very, very active. I really like that. Anyway, our honorees, congratulations. I won't go through all, that's been spoken pretty much. Attended Chino Council meetings, had some water meetings. The big thing for us was our trip to Washington DC, which took us 4 days and a number of meetings. I think the interesting meeting we had was with the Texas Congressman's office, he's the lead on the bill to get our special districts nationwide federal recognition. And so, we don't have recognition for special districts, and they've been trying and going, and I think we learned a lot about how close, almost got it passed through Congress last year. Again, we think it's got a really good shot, and hopefully we'll be able to get that done, because it's important for special districts to get that. And we had a good meeting, and his Congressman's name, I can't remember.
I don't remember his name.
You guys remember his name by any chance? Okay, yeah. Anyway,
Hopefully he's not listening.
yeah, I don't think, I doubt if he's watching.
He's
Or
out of, like,
he may not be
Montana or
watching, or, right, from that time. And then we met with Congressman Cisneros, who's with the congressional changes, was probably gonna be our, it looks like 99.9% chance that he will be our congressman for the city of Chino. I did talk to Norma Torres, and she said, well, I'm sorry I'm losing Chino, but I'm getting Chino Hills. And I said, hey, great, you know, you'll still be with us from moving from one city to the next city from that standpoint. Then, of course, let's see, the exciting webinar that we've already talked about for 2 hours about fiscal and financial training and ethics. And those 2 hours, I tell you, if you couldn't sleep at night and you put that on, that would put you right out in no time. If you have trouble sleeping, put that on, you'll go out. But it was some good information, very basic information that is, most of us already know. And I think that, and it's pretty hard to liven that up, I think, for 2 hours. I mean, the whole thing could have been done in like 30 minutes. But anyway, so that's all I got.
All right, with my comments, once again, congrats to Jeff and Ryan as well as all the 5-year anniversaries. I did have to do a 1-day quick turnaround to Sacramento for the CSDA Legislative Committee. We went through about 40 different bills in that committee, talking about good ones, bad ones, and what they're doing. You mentioned that at ASBCSD, they're talking about the use of AI. There's a bill to oppose government sector from using AI. Of course, that'll probably get killed. A lot of that has to do with using AI for disciplinary reasons, like where it will automatically track somebody and then write them up for it. So that will, CSDA is opposed to that. There were several different new bills out having to do with cash tender, of rounding up any sort of cash bill to 5 cents. There's several of those out there. Some divestment bills, where somebody wants, retirement only to be invested in projects that have union or prevailing wage jobs. That one will probably get killed as well. Another one that there was a website bill that they wanted everybody to have a .gov or a .ca.gov website for public sectors. That's going to go away as well. And of course, RDAs are being discussed back again in regards to high-speed rail and making anything within 1/2 mile of a rail stop to be a RDA area. So who knows what's going on with that? But that was just, it's a great committee, very interesting to do that. But I did have to fly up for that one, so it was nice to meet other people and discuss that. I attended the Run for Russ, met with the chief one-on-one for about 12 minutes. No,
You're not asking that question.
we met a lot longer than that. As Director Howie mentioned, I was in DC with the chief and Deputy Chief Gable and or Battalion Chief Gable, and we were. It was a good trip. We had quite a few meetings there and good discussions. I did that training. I met with staff on several other issues, and I've already bought my 2 tickets for Saturday's event for the VIP, so you will see me with a smiling face at that St. Patty's Day event. No pictures, please. With that, the meeting will be adjourned to a special meeting workshop of the Board of Directors to be held Monday, March 30th at 8:00 a.m. at Boys Republic, located at 1907 Boys Republic Drive, Chino Hills, California, 91709, and I wish you all a good evening.